Young people, welcome back. B in house. Guys, I am so ready to do this. This is one of my favorites. I mean, it's gonna go fast, so I might stop in between, but we're just gonna knock them out. And it's just good stuff, man. We're gonna use the box. That's what I like to call it. It's called the box. But chapter 8, lesson 3, multiplying polynomials. Multiply polynomials by using the FOIL method. No! I don't have to. I don't like FOIL. First, outside, inside, last. Who does that? I remember being in high school going, what the hell?
Oops.
What the heck is FOIL? You know, FOIL in math? Never understood FOIL until I understood FOIL. Now I think I might do a FOIL here, but you don't have to do FOIL. Multiply polynomials by using the distributive property. Yeah, of course. So, skill, multiplying, concept, polynomials. We've done this before. Let's get this bad boy started. Guys, I'm so excited because this might be your first time seeing the box. So we're gonna have to multiply a binomial times a binomial. Two terms in the first, two terms in the second. So everything in the first parentheses multiply times everything in the second parentheses. So m times m and m times 1. And then 4 times m and then 4 times 1, which is basically FOIL. First, m times m. Outside, the m times the 1, the outside, right? Inside, 4 times m, the two inside numbers. And last, the last two numbers, FOIL. First, you can even write the little F, the O, the I, the L, FOIL. Whatever. But you still have to collect like terms, and in this case, it'll be your middle terms. 1m and 4m, and therefore you got your 5m. So pretty straightforward, guys. And I won't always use that FOIL method. To me, it's just, well, I guess I'm gonna do number 1. Again, showing my method. I can't claim this, y'all. It's not my method. But what it is a box. And what we do with the box, guys, is we use it to multiply polynomials. So 2 terms on the top, 2 terms on the side. M plus 4 on the top. Are you serious? Did I tell you to turn your cell phones off in class? Can't be having this.
Oops.
Back to it, y'all. So, 4. Oh, lost all my tracks here. So first box, m times m is m squared. M times 4m is 4m. And of course, 1 times m is 1m. And 1 times 4 is 4. So I'm showing real quickly there the diagonal is where we collect the like terms. So the same answer, but just really seeing the difference between me using the FOIL technique and me using the box. We're gonna get the same answer every time. So erasing just enough because I'm probably gonna use that box multiple times in this lesson. Only thing that will change is the binomial, or maybe it'll be a trinomial, or it might be 4 terms. But however many terms you have determines how many boxes you will have. So I'm getting ready, setting them up, lining them up, getting them where I need them. Because like I said, guys, we're just gonna get through these and use these boxes as a mechanism to multiply our polynomials. So, here we go. B squared plus 4b plus 3b plus 12. Middle terms, 4b and 3b give me 7b. So, b squared plus 7b plus 12. You got it. Now, the next one, let's use the box. R plus 1 on the top, R minus 2, not 1. Oops. Mistake. That should be, and see, that's an okay mistake because I just wrote the problem wrong. My eyes slipped on me. But so should be a 2, but it's okay. It's a 1. Those things happen. But you're still recognizing how to use the box. And if it was a 2, it would just be a negative 2 there. It wouldn't change the problem too much. It would just be r squared minus 2. Don't worry about that. Using the box for number 7, though, I got 3c plus 1 is my first, and then c minus 2. So 3c times c, 3c to the second. C times 1, 1c, and then of course, excuse me, negative 2 times 3c, and I hope that says negative 2. And of course, negative 2 times 1, negative 2. So I wrote out all 4 terms, and then I collected them. Again, guys, showing work so that my teacher can see that I'm really, really focusing on getting these done correctly. Yep. All right, so after recognizing the box, let's go back to FOIL. D times 5d is 5d squared. D times a negative 4 is negative 4d. The next term, negative 1 times 5d is negative 5d. And then negative 1 times negative 4 is a positive 4. So multiplying a binomial times a binomial gives me 4 terms. But then in those 4 terms, you most likely can collect some of those terms. So again, guys, we have the middle terms and we collected them. 4 and 5 give me 9. It's negative 4d, negative 5d, we get negative 9d. So for the last one in this bunch, 3n minus 7, all times n plus 3. So again, on your top, 3n minus 7, your binomial. On the side, n plus 3. And we just start filling in. Literally, n times 3n, 3n squared. Negative 7 times n, negative 7n. 3 times 3n, 9n. And then, of course, 3 times negative 7, negative 21. So right underneath you, you're recognizing I'm writing out all 4 terms and showing my teacher, showing you guys the middle terms are the like terms. A negative 7 on the positive 9, I got more positives. So I'm going to get a final, beautiful answer of 3n. If you don't turn your phone off, I swear, it's the second time this thing's gone off in my video. Can't be having phones going off in my video. I told y'all to turn your phones off. So we got that final one, guys. Let's go ahead and get a little pause here, because we're gonna clear all this up anyways and use them again. But for right now, guys, just really want to make sure as it gets cleaned up, and then we'll take a pause, get cleaned up, and take a pause. So pausing to make sure on that last set we had a little interruption with the phone, no big deal. Kind of like the bell, you guys know I'm a school teacher. Gotta deal with those things. We use 2 methods. FOIL, in the beginning I talked about it. FOIL, first, outside, inside, last. 4 terms, right? Then we used the box. And the box had, since it was a binomial times a binomial, we had 2 on the side and 2 on top. We multiplied. What did that give us? 4 terms inside, right? So either technique, we're gonna keep going. It doesn't change, so it's very repetitious. Being careful with our negatives and our positives, but recognizing that whether you're using the distributive property, FOIL, or you're using the box, multiplying terms, you should get those same answers, right? So with that said, let's get this bad boy started. Ooh, don't move at all. Just move what we need. That's what we need. So guys, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, as you know, they'll get harder as they get higher. So Q and a positive 5, 5Q and a negative 1. 5Q times Q is just 5Q to the second. 5Q times 5, 25Q, and again, careful with the negatives, so negative 1Q and negative 5. So all 4 terms, and then of course recognizing, oh no, I didn't write all 4 terms. I went ahead and collected my like terms right there. 25Q and negative Q give me the positive 24Q. So the diagonal usually gives you where your like terms are. Second one, 2m plus 2 and 3m minus 3. So 2m times 3m, 6m squared. 3m times 2, 6m. Negative 3 times 2m, negative 6m. And of course, negative 3 times 2. Now, you're already recognizing the opposites. Boom, boom, I'm so fast with it. All right, getting rid of my like terms because they're opposites. So 6m squared minus 6. Boom. All right, and of course, keeping it moving. 5a minus 2 times the quantity of 2a minus 3. So on your top, of course, 5a and a negative 2. On your bottom, a 2a and a negative 3. So filling it in, guys. And again, this is where if it feels like it's going fast, you just pause, right? You know what 2 times 5 is, you know what 2 times 2 is, you know what 3 times 5 is, you know what 3 times 2 is. But you gotta make sure you get your signs correct. You gotta make sure that you add correct. And you gotta make sure that Mr. Kraft, Bearded Math Brother, does it correct as well. So there's your final answer. Again, your diagonals, right? Before it goes away, 15 and 4 give me 19, but it was a negative 19a. Love it. All right, guys, we got maybe 2 more, but what's really important in this one is you no longer, well, 3 more, but in this one, an 18 is still the binomial times the binomial. So x minus y, and you notice I already put the minus 1, your invisible coefficient, and of course 2x minus y, so the negative coefficient as well. 2x times x, 2x squared, 2x times the negative 1y, negative 2xy. X times the negative 1y, there we go, and of course negative 1y times negative 1y, you just get 2y's, right? So here it is with all 4 terms written out. With all 4 terms written out, again, your 2 middle terms, the negative 2xy, the negative 1xy are like terms. Add 2 and 1, you get 3, so negative 3xy. For 19, this is what I mean by 20. What's going to happen with 20? Because I have a binomial, t and a positive 1, and I have a trinomial. I got t squared, 2t, and I have a 4. So now a binomial times a trinomial. You like that? Just extend it out, guys. Since there's 3 terms, your box is going to work out for 3 terms now, right? So t squared times t squared times 1, t times 2t, 1 times 2t, t times 4, and 1 times 4. Now, we still have diagonals, right? So take a look at those diagonals. T squared and 2t squared. Yeah. 2t and 4t. Yeah. So as I'm writing them out, I see the diagonals, which since I do this so often, with seeing the diagonals, I kind of already know, kind of already get, what's my like terms. So t cubed plus 3t squared. Okay, I am sorting it out. And of course, 4t plus 2t, 6t. So that's what I was talking about before, guys, and it's always going to work. I might as well talk to you. It's always going to work out like that unless your exponents aren't in order, right? So that's why in the earlier video we talked about standard form, making sure you go from the highest exponent to the lowest. But over here, guys, now that we're multiplying our polynomials, we're getting them in, right? So collecting like terms, 4 and 2 give me 6, so 6t, and then that little 4 hanging off on the end, boom, bang, pow. Box her up, and let's knock her out. So 22. Recognizing again, I have a binomial, m and a positive 3. Come on, you're gonna use the same one? Gotta make some room, y'all. Gotta make some room. We're gonna have to turn that box into a 2 by 3. And I say a 2 by 3 because I have a binomial and a trinomial, right? So again, extending the box right there for you. And of course, right there on the bottom. 5 times m, 5m. 5 times 3 was 15. 3m times m, 3m squared. And 3m times 3, 9m. M squared times m times 3. I'm sorry, m squared times 3. So that's the beauty of it. There's right there. So when I say m, you know, well, you mean m squared? Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. So writing out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 terms, right? Or collect them before. M cubed, 3 and 3 give me 6, 6m squared. 9 and 5 give me 14, 14m, and then the 15 left by itself, right? So for that last one, 22, I didn't write all the terms out. I didn't write out all 6. I collected inside the box. Whereas for 20 over here, you can see right below it, I wrote them all out, right? So again, whether there's 20 to do, or there's 15 to do, or there's 10 to do, take your time. Make sure you get the understanding, because somebody is going to check for understanding. Guys, thanks for joining me. Sorry for the interruptions, but as you know, B&B is a real teacher. Have a good one, y'all.